It's 8:36, Monday, start of the new week. What I have here is my breakfast before going to the gym. Today we'll be doing a squat workout before the work, and what I'm planning on doing is having a little bit of a series all the way up to the next national championships, which is like end of the next year. So this marks my start of the whole project, basically the first day, even though it's still 2025. But this will be a certain project for next year. I'll be trying to keep myself more accountable, more aware what I'm doing during the weeks. Also wanting to kind of share the process as well. I've gotten plenty of good feedback from my international friends and family and stuff like that, who have supported me and also encouraged me to do the complete switch to international content and using English as the main language of my creations. This also, I wish this to be like a creative outlet for me as well. I'll be able to express my artistic whims whenever I like, and I hope it turns out good. But I'm not really holding a huge pressure on myself with these creations. It's only basically for my own enjoyment and fun, and kind of just to document the process, the journey. Whatever comes of it comes. So yeah, this is my morning. Pretty usual. I usually eat always the same stuff. I'm on the diets and I have my scheduled meal plan. So that's the thing I'll be doing. So for example, today, oatmeal, blueberries, cashew nuts, and protein powder all mixed in. The blueberries on top. Also have my electrolytes in the morning. I just woke up, so my body is dehydrated, depleted in the liquid department, so I'm wishing to refuel myself in terms of that. Also, I put 1 scoop of creatine there as well, so it's done. And now I can do more in-depth review on this, but I usually mark everything I do during the day, or the most important tasks I have, on this certain tracking calendar I have here. Also, I have all my vitamins, which I might go over sometime. But usually this is the part of my morning routine. This happens every morning, so it ensures that everything is in line and I'll be working properly. So as I said, it's morning and I'm going to the gym soon. So I'll probably scoop a little bit of pre-workout. It's a leg day today. We'll be going for, I think, I'm hoping to get 196 reps as my top set. But if not, we'll be going with 180 to 185, something around that. So yeah, I'll try and film some of that later. So yeah. Alright, good morning. It's Wednesday, last day of 2025. I'm going out of town for a couple of days, spending the night with friends. We're having a New Year's party. I'll show you guys what I'm bringing with me. Since I can't be bothered to watch my diet or hassle with it on the road, I brought all my stuff. That's for a gift. So basically 4 stacks of meal prep with some additional things. I'm functionally very lazy, as you can see, with my training stuff. Got some snacks for the tasting at the party, and then I have my scale, weight scale, some porridge, protein, cashew, pre-workouts, my list that I previously mentioned. This is how you don't skip your diet. Pretty straight line over here. Couple of additional calories here and there. What else? Creatine, electrolytes, some more vitamins. And then I have my ice swimming stuff. Today's plan is basically I'll be driving for 3 hours. Then I'm going straight to ice swimming with one of my friends, and then going to train, going to my old home gym, and then I'll be spending the rest of the evening with my friends. And that's basically it. Let's see if the audio is completely unusable. I don't know how the driving noise is. Ei kun tästä.
Tatu ja Patu työn touhussa. Tatu ja Patu. Hyvä Tatu, hyvin meni. Joo, hyvä. Tuli varmaan ihan loistava video. Joo, kyllä näytti hyvältä.
hyvä, hyvä, hyvä. Right, just made it back here home yesterday night. Getting out of the city was a hassle. Had my car's battery die right at the parking lot of the gym, and so it was a hassle to get it out of there, but managed. Luckily my dad helped me and we got it started. Right now I'm packing for my meals for the work. I have a shift and I actually postponed my today's workout to an evening time. Usually I like to do my work or my gym work, my workouts before work. Usually I have the most energy, I have the most freedom and flexibility in terms of my work schedule. But today, since I came in so late, I wanted to sleep longer and get a full night's rest, and now I'm alive again. Lost some sleep after the party yesterday, and New Year the car didn't start perfectly, but we're over here and everything's aligned. Luckily I had all my meal prep there, so no need to worry about those things. Got all my macros in and didn't need to worry. And what else? Week is coming to an end. I have today's workout and I have tomorrow's workout. I usually do 4 training sessions per week. I used to have 5, but my coach sacked the 5th one, and I've definitely noticed the improvement in my ability to recover, and I'm getting the most out of 4 workouts so far, so that's good. Later today I'll probably, after the shift, I'll probably take a ice plunge and then I'll head straight to the gym afterwards. I usually I have this very peculiar, strange kind of methodology behind my training. I usually like to do a sauna before my workouts, like 5 minutes in sauna, then quick cold shower afterwards. I feel like it alleviates a lot of stress and a lot of time before the workout. I feel like I need to warm up less, and I think somehow it's a kind of my own thing. Usually also cold plunge before workout. Somehow like I feel more sharp and alive, but then you need to warm up a little bit more afterwards. Obviously it's not good to work out with cold muscles. It's kind of like a dry sponge in a sense. If it's dry, it's like it cracks, but if it's wet and moist and well warmed up, then it's like very flexible and very strong. That's how muscles work, I think. So yeah, I'll try to pack up and get to work. See you later. So I just finished my shift, and this is the usual thing I do afterwards. I like to do a frequent cold exposure. Usually I'll be going home after this to eat my last meal and sleep. But today we'll be going to the gym. I'll be going to do my last workout since I didn't do it in the morning. I wanted to get good night's sleep before. But I feel like
It's very enjoyable. The air is, I think it's -10 Celsius. Water is +1. It's alright. And the cold, the acute coldness sends your body into a sort of a shock state, which induces adrenaline, serotonin, epinephrine, all the feel-good hormones. Also activates your circulation, and your veins tighten and your heart rate goes up. Frequent cold exposure also, it's kind of makes you withstand coldness a lot more. And in the Finnish winter, I think it's very useful. Also, I've heard some recommended time amounts. For example, 11 minutes a week of cold exposure, it should be the optimal amount for health benefits, and 45 to 55 minutes of heat exposure, usually through sauna or some other way. These kind of ranges where I discovered from Andrew Huberman, which is like I think he's a professor at Stanford School of Medicine, so I'm feeling quite confident about that source. Also, I really like the kind of shock effects and alertness which this gives you. Also kind of forces your brain to get into your body, and you're able to think very clearly for a brief moments. And especially during hard training, when you're kind of tired and don't want to think about things, it's very, very nice. I enjoy this. Now I'll take a quick sauna and I'll see you at the gym. It's past 11 p.m. I normally never train this late. The New Year's kind of threw me off. Usually I'm very schedule oriented. Damn, I need to get to work or I'll fall asleep. And lastly, some leg extensions. Yeah, I better get back to my old schedules. I'm like deoptimizing my training, going into cold before training, sapping my blood circulation, and activating my nervous system before going to bed. There's a better way, but for now it's alright. Next week we'll do everything way better. Here is the promised BB&J. It sparks joy to me in this hopeless situation. The clock is 2:30 a.m. I have work at 9. I just looked at my stopwatch or alarm, and I'll be getting about 6 hours of sleep. I'm falling way below my normal standards, it seems. Continuing on the trend of how to not optimize your training, recovery, performance. But yeah, this might still not be the worst paramour of this year. When I was out of town, my car battery died, so I was kind of stuck there for a while, and yeah, so this is nothing too bad. Once I get my habits rolling,
my normal routines, I'll be dead set on breaking PR soon and stuff will be good. But now I'm lacking the capacity to form anything. So I'll eat this, got some protein, and then I'll hit the hay. Yay.
Awake alone and I need you now. The spark is gone and the dark is loud. Just hold me for the night, and we can see what still is. Love is hard to find, Can we wait till we see the light? I'm loving change, it's in your eyes. They sparkle up, then they lie your tie.